Well, of all the things a player faces in his career, the inevitable one is retirement. Canberra's Dean Lance thought about it last year, decided to come back for one more season, while it seems the whole concept of leaving the game has slipped the mind of Johnny Ferguson.
For a player considering retirement, most would say the perfect way to bow out would be in a premiership winning side. For Dean Lance, that dream came true last year when Canberra scored the memorable grand final win over Balmain in extra time. But while that winning feeling may be the perfect note to end a career on, as Lance was intending to do, it's also the perfect reason to stick around.
I might have said in the interview after the grand final when someone said, "Are you going to retire?" And I said, "Yeah, this is it, it's the top of the mountain." But I'm not sorry that I decided to stay on. I'm enjoying the year so far. It's had its ups and downs, but it's been enjoyable. To win the grand final as a team, it was obviously the Raiders' best season. And personally myself, it was a season that I look back on and I think that I played a big part in it, and I think it'd be one of my best seasons as well. In the bad old days, 82 and 83, but we came in 84 and we got made the playoffs to the semi-finals that year, and it wasn't a bad year, but we had a couple of lean years in 85 and 86. But I've
League 20 years ago in the country town of Narrabri, last year's win in the grand final rates as the highlight of Dean Lance's career. From club football in Newcastle, Lance wore the blue and white of Newtown before moving to Canberra, and from 5'8" to the forwards. But despite losing the captaincy last season after 3 years at the helm, Lance is still seen by many as an inspiration to the side.
I don't know about inspiration, but sort of leading them from the front, I suppose. Not go on, you guys, get up there, but come on, follow me type of thing. Yeah, that's the sort of a thing that I'm pretty proud of in my game. I get in and have a go.
I'd like to thank Dean Lance as well. He's a great captain, and thank you, Canberra.
Dean has always been there for encouragement, and also I've been able to approach Dean, and we could always talk about what I've been doing wrong and what I can always improve on.
Talking about retiring, and you see someone like John Ferguson still running around at 36, what's your impression of him?
I love him. Chicka's probably the most exciting player I've ever seen with a football, and to see him running around at 36, it makes me feel young. I like playing with him.
Chicka says he'll probably retire at the end of the year, but you can't be sure about someone who scores the most vital try of his career at 35. And his secret for staying so agile?
Staying away from blokes like Blocker Roach and Greg Dowling helps a lot.
That he scored over 100 tries doesn't faze the elusive winger. Enjoying the game ranks high and wide over statistics. What has it been about the game that's kept you coming back season after season after season?
Sometimes I wonder. Probably the enjoyment of... it's not stale. I mean, every game, every weekend, you're not doing exactly the same thing. Every game's different. But I suppose that's the attraction to me and being a part of it.
Club, state and country, Ferguson's represented them all. And while he's keen to spend more time with his family and perhaps a warmer climate, Lance has made it clear he'd like to become a part of Canberra's future professional setup. Whether or not 1990 will be the final year for these two Raiders, both will be remembered as two of the most likeable characters in the game. A win in this year's grand final would provide the perfect exit, but then again, it might just be the perfect reason to stick around.
The old pro got the ball down. As Dean Lance said, there's nothing more exciting than watching Johnny Ferguson score a try, and there's nothing more stationary than someone stopped by a Dean Lance hit.